Have you ever wanted to learn more about the underwater ecosystem? Well, this summer right here on CBS TV2 For the Sea Productions will be bringing us 13 weekly segments directed and produced by filmmaker Ziggy Live Not, featuring different marine animals from our local waters filmed right here in their natural environment. And Ziggy is joining us on set to tell us a little bit more about the segments. Ziggy, welcome and good evening.
Good evening.
So Ziggy, tell us about these segments, why you decided to embark on the journey of creating these short films.
Well, I am an underwater filmmaker, and I've been involved in the filmmaking industry for a long time now, 20 years. And the last 15 of them were dedicated to education and conservation of marine ecosystems around the world. And this last 18 months we've been filming in the waters of the USVI, gathering amazing footage of all these animals that live right here below the surface in this big blue. And it just seemed that there's so much for them to tell us. And so many of us don't really know how these animals are in the natural environment. And it seems like a perfect opportunity to pair with TV2 and bring it to the local community.
Well, we are definitely excited about this segment. So tell me a little bit about how you ended up in the Virgin Islands. I know that you've traveled around the world doing the exact same thing. Tell us about what's exciting about the VI waters.
Well, the VI waters are very special and very close to my heart. I first moved to the USVI 15 years ago. Lived there for a year, and since then kept coming back to work on different projects. And about a year and a half ago, I came down to the island to do a public service announcement for NOAA, the Caribbean Marine Etiquette public service announcement that have just recently been released. And it's an educational piece using the animals, actually talking animals. I filmed them moving their mouth and put words in their mouth, or translate for them, to deliver a message of how to behave when you encounter oceans for all the tourists that come to the islands. So that's going to be distributed on airlines and cruise ships. So before they actually come in touch with our ocean, they will know how to behave better and make more proper decisions.
Very valuable information. What kind of work was involved in the production? Tell us about the For the Sea Productions.
Well, For the Sea Productions was born 8 years ago, dedicated to deliver education and conservation messages about our oceans. And I created the company to promote the health of marine environments worldwide. We're involved in projects in Hawaii and in the Red Sea and in the Virgin Islands. And to go down there and actually be able to capture all these images that you're going to be seeing in the next few weeks takes a lot of planning, a lot of time spent in the water, many nights, because there's sometimes animals that are not allowing you to come close to them are sleeping at night, and that's the only way I can actually get details. And the other reason is that many animals just come out at night. All the nocturnal animals, the ones that are active at night, it's a whole different world. Also, going down with the UVI Marine Science Center, going out there and doing the research and diving to 150 feet deep, 11 miles from shore to gather some of this footage. And with the animals, it's a question of developing trust, because they have to understand that, like, you're not there to hurt them. There's very basic rules underwater. Every animal tries to find food and not to become food. And as soon as you can actually develop the trust with the animal, it allows you to come closer and continues in its natural behavior. Only then I can actually get the footage. And it's not only me there with like the big tanks and bubbles, but there's also an 85-pound camera that is involved, and lights. So sometimes it takes an hour to get to a stage where I can actually start filming the animal.
Well, we are definitely looking forward to the educational pieces, not just for for tourists, and people who work in the marine industry, but just about everybody. So we're looking forward to that. We know you have a love for the marine ecosystem, so we're looking forward to the information. And we'd like to thank you for sharing your love and passion for the underwater ecosystem with us, and we look forward to more.
My pleasure.